God.
Now comes the masks.
Whoa! You really saved the easiest one for last, huh? Well, now you've seen every way the story ends. And no matter how you go about it, you can't tell everyone. Someone gets left behind. And by the end of it, you're just back at square one. Hey, don't be upset. You tried your best, you know? Besides, it isn't all bad. Even if things stay the same, there's something comforting about that, you know? Well, either way, I'd say you deserve some rest. Why don't you take it easy for a while? So you get different lines of dialogue depending on which one you finish with. That's funny.
Oh, I need to do masks on lunatic. What?
Yeah, you don't unlock the fifth end. You don't unlock the secret ending until you do all the four base endings.
Yeah, but so I can just do the ultimate ending right now.
Yeah, I can do ultimate ending right now. Notice how the stars aren't like a different color, cause see, I did mask on hard mode, and I've been doing lunatic and everything else. The star stays the same. So it doesn't matter if you do it on lunatic or if not. It's gonna stay the same. So. Guys, I have a major ask. Am I doing ultimate ending on lunatic, or am I doing it on hard mode? This is a genuine question here. Son of a bitch. Okay. Fine, I'll do it on lunatic. Have salvage and beat Rodney at some point for completion. I know. I'll grind him on night 1 probably. I'll keep rolling like backdoor trading. Because it's different every time. Do you hate yourself or are supremely self-confident? If you got the free time to spare, this is the difficulty level for you. Apparently I'm all of them. It used to be just the first two. Not the first two. The first and last one. Alright. We're doing ultimate mode. Or ultimate ending, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
That's just not gonna go away in a couple hours.
Oh god. You know, injuries tend to stay for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, I am legitimately buying the fucking hour back because I want more tokens.
I'm gonna have to go once you finish the stream, probably, so I can try and sleep.
Yeah, sounds about right. You sound like you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
That's not where the
get worse tomorrow.
That's not where the line ends, really? Does it just keep going?
What do you mean?
Apparently Cutie's saying that a line just lasts forever.
Okay, I can feel the swelling on my knee.
Oh god.
And it's visible. It's also visible because the part where the swelling is happening.
Hello?
I can mirror match the other side of my other knee, which is bigger, and it's also it feels swollen.
Youch.
Yeah, and I'm forced to keep staying in a straight. I'm forced to keep my legs straight. So whenever I try and move myself to a more comfortable position, aka not shrimp mode, and inadvertently have to bend my leg. You know, because with the way my desk is set up, my knee is lost between basically 2 panels of wood. And it's being supported by that. So when I have to move my leg to get out of shrimp mode, I have to bend it to pull it out.
Ah.
You see the problem now.
Yeah, that sounds, you're always gonna be hurt.
I'm always going to be hurting while the song is happening.
I genuinely just have to fucking sit here because I'm really running low on power here.
Much longer. Oh. You're not surviving this night.
I am.
Sorry, man.
There's no base power drain.
I can survive an hour with 2 power bars.
You have to min-max your hour. You have to min-max your percentage of power. Also, I feel like just for the sake of your sanity, pick the easiest possible options.
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing my usual picks.
Okay.
The only reason I let you pick last time was because it was a night shorter. Okay, you know what? I'm not losing this.
Oh, you might as well would farming minigames turn off the laser door?
What?
If they're powered out, would the laser doors go off?
Probably not, because technically it's not using power.
Oh, cool, then just farm minigames for the last 20 seconds. Try to get some Chica points from the... Exactly, see? Last minute money.
The laser door is technically still there. And I have a mask on, I'm invincible. Yup, I heard Freddy get bonked by the laser. 27 bucks, let's go boys! That was an 8-minute night! My wrist sounds like a cement mixer.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It like
I know
actually.
exactly what you're talking about.
It like actually does.
Oh my god. I thought you were recording a meme.
Yes and no.
You're good at this video game for some reason.
Good or bad?
Good.
I'm good at all but Minesweeper. And also hair.
How?
All but Minesweeper and hair pairs. Yes, time to do everything.
How are you bad at Minesweeper? It's fucking Minesweeper.
I hate having to guess. Even if it's educated guessing. Like, I understand how Minesweeper works and all, but 1, specifically in this game I'm under pressure. 2, I don't have practice. 3, over half the time you gotta make blank fucking guesses and just hope it works. I once had a Minesweeper run where I clicked once and it ended. Genuinely.
Oh. Is that
All bit.
far?
What's up?
Because I'm only out of taking damage. Damage to me. Through this. Through my armor toughness.
Okay.
So do you see how this is kind of an issue?
Yeah. Are you at least able to build?
Yeah, you can build in the structure.
Okay. Shut up. Get the fuck out! Okay, I'm fine.
No, you did it!
You did it! Hooray! Huzzah! Good for you!
Nice, $17. I need 120. Anyways, cutscene time. And also Fritz is just crazy. There's 2 people outside. It seems that they're arguing. If you knew what's good for you, you'd leave him to me. Neither of you have any idea what you're getting yourselves into here.
What? So you can boss him around? Fat chance, you reek of ulterior motives.
In fact, you reek in general. Jeez, why do you smell like that? Wow, only a day on the job and people are already fighting over me. What a spectacle. Ah, there you are. Yes,
Well, hello there, gorgeous. Yes, you're just who I wanted to see.
What? Hey, I was talking.
Ladies first, Stinky. It's not like you had anything worthwhile to say anyhow.
Well, don't keep me waiting. What was it you wanted to tell me?
Well, boy, am I glad you asked. See, you got a little something I want.
Well, you got a lot, actually, but whatever that other stuff you brought home with you was doesn't matter to me right now.
You know that green moldy bunny guy you salvaged? See, funny thing, he actually belongs to me.
Under what circumstances? You know neither of you should be handling that. that thing. Listen, what was your name? Most people call me Disturbed, but you can call me Fritz. Yes, Fritz. I apologize if we got on the wrong foot, but I only want to make one thing clear. Certain things at this company are not to be trifled with. That rabbit is very much one of them. Do you mean Springtrap, or do you mean me? I understand that you're new around here. Consider yourself lucky that you still have time to change course. Being around as long as I know I have my fair share of regrets. If I were in your shoes, well, I would have loved to get out while I still had the chance. Are you threatening him? I'm only warning you. Both of you. If you continue down this path, touching things that should not be touched, I feel you won't be happy when they come back to bite you. You wouldn't know a thing about bites, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Oh, come on, what was that look? It was just a joke. Oh well, you get the picture, don't you, Fritz? You've got two choices here. You can go along with me, or you can bore yourself to death with whatever that guy's got planned. I have a feeling you'll make the right choice in the end. And just like that, the mysterious white rabbit hopped, skipped, and jumped back into the darkness. Yeah, good riddance. Listen, Fritz, was it? I like to believe you have good intentions with whatever it is you're doing here, even if I do not fully understand them. In fact, I appreciate that you brought that mask back with you. If you happen to find any more, I would love to take them off your hands. Just steer clear of that rabbit, will you? You'll be better off if you don't get your hands dirty. And the hooded man takes his leave as well. I think there's not only somebody, but two somebodies out there who value these trinkets as much as I do. It thrills me. I've really found the right career path. And like with any path, I have a duty to follow. This one to its logical extreme. I should see how they react if I do this 3 more times. New and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Alright, cool. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you found your way here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Time to grab what I usually grab.
You ready?
You were blue. Why is there not anyone? Huh? Where did you all despawn to? Why did you become extinct for 3 seconds? Could've swore that was you. That. I meant to click that one. Done. Mysterious present. Sweet. This is quiz.
Hello?
Alright, let's see. Question 1. How many salvageables? 7. How many tokens for Fred Sweeper? 30. How much tokens? 30. Rare parrot? What do you mean rare parrot? What? Hello, lefty. 3 more. My usual 3. Why was there a shadow? I'm being watched. Parrot dancing. AJ. I just get files here. I get all ears. That's gonna be an important one. Bear change is not gonna be that important. Now then. Time to play a game of Get the Fuck Out. Around this corner here. Or not, I guess. I just get my face bitten off instantly. Okay then. Well, that's fine. $5 is not that bad. I can make that back in a single night. Alright then. Gaming. Now, the issue is this son of a bitch in the vents eventually. You already at my doors? Back the fuck up.
I know you're in here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Okay, Lefty's here. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with Lefty. Not putting up with you. Oh my god, can you guys leave me alone? I gotta go check a certain rotten rabbit. You... where the fuck? Huh? Oh. I thought you moved a lot more.
Bye-bye.
Damn. There we go. $15 off of tokens alone. I'm filthy frickin' rich. You good, Doc? You've been very quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to drown out the pain by listening to your game. I turned your screenshot audio on for once.
That man from last night is back. You know, I can't help but wonder what it is you're trying to accomplish here. Is your boss giving you a bonus for these? Are you just curious what might happen? I just struggle to see what your motives are here. Especially when I doubt you even know what these things even are. The rabbit, for example. Do you know who or what exactly he is? Some manner of effigy for dread and despair? I don't know, but he's been a pushover so far. Don't worry about me. I'm more concerned about what consequences freeing him and the other will have. Consequences you clearly don't grasp the weight of. Listen, let me tell you about this friend I once knew. He was a bit rough around the edges, made plenty of mistakes, but he had a good heart. Always wanted to do the right thing, you know? And I like that about him. Yet he was also horribly stubborn. He had this harebrained plan, and he insisted he do it all himself. His cross to bear, so he said. He became obsessed, fully submerged in his work. Maybe because he was in it over his head, or maybe just to try and drown out his guilt. But soon, he began meddling with forces far outside his control. You want to know what happened to him? He turned up dead. His brains splattered across the walls of his study. Maybe you won't realize it now. Maybe you won't even realize it until after it's too late. But you'll come to realize these things were sealed away for a reason. And so, the man vanishes back into the darkness yet again. His stare seems to pierce right through you as he walks away. Everything is done for a reason. Maybe not reasons he or any reasonable person could reasonably understand, but something beyond reason. It's the reasoning of the reason we've yet to reason. Good God, I love that word. I wanted the reason why. Damn. I love how they make Fritz the crazy character, and they lean so far into it. It's great. That aside, have fun salvaging. Alright, cool. I know exactly what I'm grabbing again. These picks may seem insane to the untrained and unaware Frickbear's eye. But, I assure you, as a self-proclaimed veteran of Frickbears, these are the optimal picks.
Self-proclaimed professional.
I don't even know if it's self-claimed or if it just actually is. Hell yeah, that was a good run. That was a good win. Helps when I'm actually able to think, you know?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hat Kid? It's literally just the FNAF 3 code.
Oh.
Yep. Hello, Scrap Baby! Yoink!
Been thinking about something. I want to tell you.
Items. Hello, Mr. Watermelon. Yeah, I know. I'll get the files. If there's a better upgrade, though, I tend to grab the upgrade.
Come get your upgrade.
Because I just need it by the end of the game. That's it. Because, like, right here. I don't really want any of these, but I will take that. And I'll take Talbot files right now. I'll take them now. Watch my money get fucking drained, dude. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go. Gaming. That's your patrol? You can't reach me. And it's a run to the finish. Let's go. Alright, I have the files. One more night. One more salvage sequence.
I wouldn't question my friend's knowledge, so I just wave it off.
Fuck! And that's night 4 with $15 of tokens. Holy shit. Goddamn, this strat is way too strong. It's her. Alright, you jerk, give it up. What's your angle here? I wouldn't know, I left my protractor back in the office. Don't play dumb with me, I know you're up to something. Do you really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Some guy just shows up someday and somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with it? No, you're someone else. I don't know who, but I know who you are. Because if you weren't, Springtrap would have gutted you like a fish by now! Well, if that'll put your mind at ease, I suppose I can tell you a bit about me. Let's see now. My real name isn't Fritz. I discovered a new disease while working here. I know Balloon Boy's account information. And aside from what I've learned about the military-grade seal some of the animatronic mechanisms used, that's just about it. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me you don't know anything about this company's history? The Bite, the Big Bite, the Freddy Faz Cola recall, the MCI, none of that rings a bell? MCI, you say? Yeah, the MCI. Surely you've at least heard of that, right? Did you make that up? You made it up, didn't you? You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event in this company's entire history? I should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you would still be. You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? Good night, Lolbit. So, this place.
More like shooty.
Yes, been pretty run down these days, huh? But that wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy's was the place to be! Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out here. If you were a kid, you wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else. Well, you get what I mean. Kids love this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among this happy crowds, there are a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones. The ones who had trouble making friends. There they sat, far away from the crowds, all on their own, all sad and lonely. Until one day, a friend came their way. A man, one of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on kids' faces, so he'd seek out the loneliest ones he could find. And whoo boy was he good at his job! He'd help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from behind the prize counter, stuff like that. And the kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually, those kids' birthdays would come around. Nobody would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why the long face, he'd say. Did you not like the gift I got for you? Oh, silly me! You must not have found it yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show you to it. Follow me. They'd follow along, of course. Who would they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to a back room, in a corner of the pizzeria few overlooked, and fewer ever ventured to. Are you ready? Close your eyes, he'd say, as he ushered them into the room. They went in, he followed behind, and just as they opened their eyes... There are 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man, either. Do you want to know the funniest part? That man... He's been right with you this whole time! That's right! You've been hiding a killer in these walls this entire time! And you'll think twice about handling those animatronics now. Because guess what? Oh, haunted by the spirits of those children who died, and that's why they've been trying to kill me? What? You said you didn't... You knew? This entire time? Nope, I was just guessing. Ah, you must think you're funny, don't you? Great, so this whole story's for nothing! Why did I even bother showing up? Okay, fine, no one dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep. Deflated, the white rabbit returns to the darkness. Oh, it's supposed to explain the green thing's odor. I thought it was just me this whole time. In fact, this whole thing stinks to high heaven. There's a piece missing here. Alright, there's two actually. I shall grab them.
Took you long enough. Glad to see you find your way here again.
Alright then.
Come get your upgrade.
I have the files, right? I do have the files. Okay, cool. Now then! I can get Retina Burner, which is huge for me. I'm gonna do a re-roll. I can do Mini Multiplier, Bear Change Plus, or Retina Burner Plus. All of them sound good. Hello. Yeah, that child has appeared every single time. This is a theme. Thank you, Nightmarian. Over here, into
I know, is
here.
actually that easy.
Yes, yes. You just need to not look in his direction.
But what's something up here is where Nightmarian is.
I think things are hard-coded not to, because Dreadbear never has his candy option at the same spot that Nightmarian is in.
That for some reason that can happen with Plush Trap though.
I don't know. I cleared that night before Plush Trap could even spawn.
What about did you do? Speedrun the time skips?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Well, more specifically, I think I got like 3 laser doors and 2 time skips. Because
So effectively you skipped 5 hours.
yes, because Plush Trap still can't enter the room if you have the doors closed. It's just you haven't technically dealt with him because you need to flash him.
Sleepy from caffeine at
Yeah,
nighttime.
That's weird. I'm gonna grab Felix's loan for an easier early game, just in case Lefty becomes an issue.
It's time.
It's coming here. I walked into that. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need money. That door was closed. Bullshit.
Hot. And, oh my.
Fuck! Wait, huh? I forgot the temperature? God damn it.
My rod snaps. And, some scratches around his head and it explodes. Well, you know, there's no.
Damn it.
Ultimate night. Well, the pre-ultimate. Penultimate ultimate night.
Yeah, penultimate. I have to strat though. Nope. The strat is simple. Get a death coin by going to debt, nuke the fuck out of Lefty, and wing it.
I like the shape you're rocking. Now, what is that guy's style? I'll find you eventually. If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things. Oh, that's just Freddy. Hello there. Bye-bye. Oh, security guy. sensors aren't what they used to be.
Hi. Now what is that I've got? I'll find you eventually. Hello there. Bye-bye.
Does somebody need
I'll find you eventually.
I must be sick.
Well, hey there. Didn't it fancy catching you here? You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you? Things going well? You know, thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. It's a stage name for that whole Rockstar gig. But, ever since he picked up...
Got it! I made more money off power than I did off tokens. That's so funny. I had 40% of my power remaining because I skipped 3 hours. Holy shit, dude. Well, it seems that despite our best efforts to warn you, you still end up seeing this through to the end. Seriously, what is your deal? Are you just doing this for fun? You didn't make anyone happy here. All you did was pick us off! For once, I agree with her. This really accomplished nothing. Our goals are fundamentally incompatible. If this was your way of finding a compromise between us, I'm afraid it was all in vain. If you wanted to do any good with what you've collected here, you'll need to choose between us. Well, he's not gonna side with you, that's for sure. Though I also doubt he'll want to side with me either, considering all that stuff I said last night. But hey, water under the bridge, right? You've got 4 lovely little animatronics here. Why don't we let bygones be bygones and make the most out of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do. If you're smart, you won't fall for such an obvious bribe. Listen, I understand that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but you do still have one last chance to do some good here. Hand over those masks, and you'll never have to hear from either of us again. Then, you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. Will you make the right choice? Well, I personally... who's that? Ah, hold on, let me take this. Wah! Such visceral rage. What's the occasion? I've been scammed, swindled, hoodwinked. When were you gonna tell me about these files, huh? Files? What files? Is there another guy with you? Ah, here, I'll put you on speaker so you can say hi. Hi there, Mr. Bossman. Hey, chump, it's me, Hey, wait a second, I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you, the other guy. You two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you? So you're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of a brand alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected you to be. Bah, some nerve. Don't think I can't see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get my employees to do your dirty work for you, when the only person they do unpaid work for is me! Now get lost before you cost me any more of my time! My employees need to get back to what really matters here. Making me rich! Well, that's certainly... Oh, what really matters. He snatched the phone right out of your hands. If you cared about what really mattered, you wouldn't have bought this company in the first place. Dragging on its miserable legacy all for a couple pennies. You're absolutely despicable. Psh, yeah, not to mention nowhere near as charming as the old owner. Quiet, you're not part of this. Well, come to think of it, I wouldn't exactly call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. Oh, please! You wouldn't know the first thing about what it makes to go to manager. Do either of you have any idea what kinds of decisions I have to make? Like just last week, my favorite pizza place jacked up the price on the garlic powder pizza, so I had to fire half my staff to maintain a profit. You own a pizzeria, can't you just... Oh, please, have you tried the pizza you have had motor oil that tastes better? And just both of you listen, none of you have a certain clue what you're getting yourself into. What do you say about motor oil? Like I said, difficult decision. You have no idea how expensive food... What a strange feeling, you think? For once, everybody isn't gawking at you. You have so much to say, and yet you can't get anybody's attention. Your words falling on deaf ears isn't news to you. But to not even be heard at all, paid no mind whatsoever, it's new to you, isn't it? They don't want to listen to your big breakthrough, your tremendous theory to put all the pieces together. But without evidence, a theory is just that. A theory. That's when you feel your hand drifting towards those files you bought earlier. Your hand stops. You already know, don't you? You're too keen, too clever. The unseen agent guiding your hand to those files. Invisible to others, but you've seen it from the start. When you wanted to read them after buying them, they stopped you. You realize now that whoever they were, they needed that information to stay unknown until the right moment. Evidently, that would mean the right moment is now. Untold research and scientific breakthroughs are just around the corner. All puppeteered to come together by your unseen agents. But if there's no reason for them to stay unseen anymore, then why don't we read them together? Dude, Fritz looks so funny. He looks so freaked out. Oh my god. I knew the voice in my head sounded different. Confidential. The company's new president is putting in one hell of an effort to save what little face we have left before the sale goes through. All the documents in this folder are supposed to be destroyed, and I was the one in charge of destroying them. But screw him. I've put up with enough corporate slaving long enough. People deserve the truth, and even if it costs me my job, even if it costs me everything, they'll get it. This folder contains everything. Documentation on every single tragedy the company so desperately wants to cover up. Do with it what you will. Clark. Child disappear. Parents blame local diner. July 26, 1985. Can't read anything else on that. Police report. Location. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Date unknown. Persons of interest. Henry Emily. Ralph Callahan. William Afton. That is a different language. Do not let them find about the murder robot bunker. Interesting. We have the blueprints here. Illusion disc. Be careful. Hostile. That's the wolf. There's the Wickeds. Yeah, those are the 4 victims. Log entry 91204. We've been hemorrhaging money for close to 2 decades now. A cost-cutting measure bought us some time, but it certainly didn't do any favors for our reputation. By all means, this company's a sinking ship. But I'm its captain. You know how the saying goes. The fact of the matter here is that my job here is far from over. The spirits are still trapped inside my machines, and if this company goes under, they'll still be there. At first, I found the very concept of this almost impossible to fathom, but it's thanks to, well, let's call him a friend, that I finally begun to wrap my head around it. In fact, that same friend seems to know how they can be set free. It does pain me to do this to my own creations, but it's what needs to be done. The pieces have been put in place. Things will be made right soon enough. Log entry 91704. It didn't work. I was so sure that it would. Everything was set up properly. The execution went exactly how we planned it. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? I've begun seeing them here, out there, everywhere. Around the corners, down hallways, shadows dancing in the fringes of my vision. Even in the corners of my own home. Anywhere the light doesn't reach. Those 4 have had their bodies laid to rest. Their killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. Their cages have been reduced to nothing but ash. By all our knowledge, there isn't anything more they could need. And yet, this puzzle hasn't been completed. At first I thought, what more could they want? But no, that isn't the question we need to be asking. I've worked with plenty of children, and if they want something, they'll let you know it. Bless their little hearts. No, what I should be asking is, if the picture isn't complete, then what's the missing piece? I'll need to dig deeper. Log entry 102404. I finally found it. My hands are shaking as I write this. Perhaps I should calm myself, but I find myself unable to document this revelation. There was one last loose end we had yet to tie up. Someone we had forgotten about. I'll be doing this one on my own. My association has been of great help, but I do not wish to burden him with this. My associate. After all, this has always been my cross to bear. It is entirely possible that I won't make it back to tell the tale, but that does not concern me any longer. As long as those 4 can finally move on. As long as she can move on. It's time I finally tie this last loose end. Happy 10th, Cassidy. Poor, poor Henry. He never did make it back to tell the tale. Oh, you were animated.
Hey, Fritz, buddy! What do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, old pal. You know a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking the nose in confidential company files. Why don't you just hand over that little folder and things can go on just as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. You, aren't gonna give it back, are you? Alright. Alright, I get it. I see what you're trying to do here. You think by collecting all these artifacts, by breaking them all together in one place, you can save everyone, don't you? Free all those poor little souls. And destroy everything we've built up here in the process. Well, have you considered... maybe things are better this way? Come on, Fritz! You see it too, don't you? They love it here! Those poor kids. Who knows what waits for them on the other side, am I right? But here, they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring. And somehow, you think that's a bad thing. You know what? Maybe you just don't have the right perspective on everything. Here, Fritz.
Why don't I show you? Frick tip.
Oh,
Give
you're
up.
fucked.
Survive. I really do hate to do this to you, you know. You were one of my favorites. But hey, I think I know a way I can make it up to you. How about a little trip down memory lane? Shit. God, that is visceral. Why did you give me the hardest one first? This one, it has stars. God, that was a guess. I'm doing fine. How fucking many? That was 7! Huh? Keep giving me that one, please. Good. The fuck you mean 3? God, that was instant. God damn. That one has stars. That one doesn't have pupils. That one doesn't have pupils. This one. Fuck! Boss stage. Let's go.
It's just 2 hours.
2 hours, but reminder, I have time limits. You said bash, not...
I'll find you eventually.
Keep my flips to a minimum.
I know you're in here somewhere. My sensors are
Hater.
Come on. 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 Fuck. 4 seconds. I would have had that first try. I would have had that first try if I didn't let Scrap Baby linger. God, oh, that sucks. In fact, I definitely should have had this first try. If you paid attention, the second life I had was taken away due to me not giving Dreadbear his candy, which I'm quite sure I still could have done. So in fact, I should have had this first try, and instead died because I lost all of my freaking head panicking about Scrap Baby killing me. Isn't that absolutely hilarious? Why? Why is that so fast? Why do you shut off so fast? That power should not go out that fast. God damn it. We could keep playing like this forever, you know. Well, we as in me and the other kids. I still kind of have to kill you. 6, 1, 9, 4, 6. I pressed the wrong fucking button entirely. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. That was cruel game. 10. Stars, bow tie, eyes. Bullshit! Oh god. 35 plus 32, that is 67. I swear to god if that first click actually clicked. 17.
Oh, security guy.
Does somebody need a...
I'll find you eventually.
My sensors aren't working.
Please? Please? Ah!
Second, is that what, a third try, I think?
Yeah, third try. Oh, I could have had that first try and that makes me so mad. Still, third try lunatic difficulty is not bad. Then again, I had really easy animatronics. It seems like no matter how hard I try, you just won't let me have my way. Huh. Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. I know what I've done is selfish. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of me keeping them here. I told the others there was nothing waiting for us after this, but the truth is, I don't know what's gonna happen to us when we move on. When we reach the other side. And the thought of that, it terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done it's just black? Total nothingness. An unending void. An eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams. I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't it just stay this way forever? Damn, Fritz. Time is a scary thing. No matter what we do, time won't wait for us. Whether we're out in the yard, unaware of its presence, or watching it slowly tick away on the clock overhead. Time will not stop. So why should we? Why should we sit in contempt, willing to let this idea of eternity frighten us? Why shouldn't we take action? Make time catch up with us? Complacency is tempting, yes, but could you just dream of what may come next? What if there's more on the other side? What if there's something new? But what if it's just more suffering? What if it hurts? Then we'll let it hurt. We'll let it try. We'll push beyond whatever waits for us, heads to the sky. You and I survived more than death itself. I'd like to see it try and make us hurt. We felt more than pain. We felt pride. We felt dread. And now, there's nothing left for you here. But there's everything beyond. No more dingy back rooms, no more greasy floors, and no more hideous night guards. Seriously, talk about low standards. Have you seen the last guy they hired? No, really, have you seen that big red clown hair of his weird all red eyes and the way he walks? and his shabby tie, and his grimy shirt. Oh my god, has he even heard of a shower? Gosh, I really feel bad about trying to kill you. So is everyone else in this building, I'm used to it. Now, you've got somewhere to be, don't you? Yeah, it's time to go. Let me tell you, if the health department sees, by health department, shut up department, the bats will deal with the health inspector for the... Oh, there you go again. Do you have any idea for your employees or anyone? Hey, nobody got anywhere without sacrifice, eh? You're letting them die hard. Bah, you're like I'm the one killing them. You might as well. Hey, listen, your dad was the one who programmed them to do that. Guys? Oh, and that somehow absolves you? Bah, whatever. Complain all you want. I'm performing a public service here. The people need pizza, and I'm giving them pizza. You act like... Oh, for the love of... Guys! Do you see that? Above the pizzeria? Huh? Aww. The end! And I did that on lunatic difficulty. Jesus Christ, there's something wrong with me. Yay, the credit scene is different! With the mask having left behind... Oh, oops. Free of Springtrap's influence, Vanabelle snapped out of her obsession and reconnected with some of her old friends. She's become more involved in other fandoms now. The boss was able to secure a high insurance payout after its establishment went up in flames. He wonders why he never tried burning the place down himself. Fritz would never be truly admired for his boundless intellect, but he didn't mind. He found another way to be immortalized. Oh, he made comics! That's so funny! Kane of the Cat and Cindy the Cat by Emil Mako. Pop Goes the Weasel, created by Kane Carter. Oh. No more psychic friend Fredbear. The end. Wow, I did 4 endings today. Holy moly, dude. That is a lot. Good job. Just one more for the achievement. Oh, look at that. I didn't expect going in debt to actually be so helpful. Getting Lefty out first thing on night 5 was huge. Allowed me to focus on everything else. Phew, what a ride, huh? Oh, right, let me take this off. Hi there, Fritz. Recognize me? Sorry for not showing myself sooner. I'm sure you were wondering where that little voice in your head was coming from. And, sorry about those 5 times I killed you, too. But hey, all's well that ends well, huh? Either way, it seems like what you did to Cassidy really got through to him. Him and the others have all departed now. Which, I suppose, means I'd better be on my way, too. Heh, I can only imagine how happy my dad will be once he sees us all again. You know, I guess all this to say, you're a real cool person, Fritz. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Endings discovered, 5 of 5. Hell yeah, dude. What do you mean one more for the achievement? Am I missing something? Is there another achievement for beating everything on lunatic mode? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, god damn it. Can that wait for tomorrow, please? We got Charlie. Oh, hey, that's me. A funny thing about this game is that despite releasing on the second movie, pretty much everyone about it and its plot were already set in stone long before it released, meaning Charlie isn't anything like her movie counterpart in regards to her personality or her design here. The same goes for a lot of other characters in the game, though for the record, Mike and Michael were always planned to be 2 separate characters in this game from the very start of development, so I kind of called that. Ooh, the missing children. 3 cases of 1 and 1 case of 2. Fazbear's Enterprises Entertainment brand image never did manage to recover once those children went missing, and it seems that precisely that which led to its ultimate demise. Though the restaurant's fame may have faded as the years went on, the spirits of the children remain, powerless to do anything as the mechanical cages they were forever confined to withered away with age, growing older, lonelier by the day. That is until you came along. One of the few things that was present in the demo but scrapped in the final game was a cutscene with one of the missing children that you'd get if you met with requirements for what would ultimately become the ultimate route in the final game. This route probably underwent the most changes under the course of development and had the least clear direction at first. I do think what we ultimately settled on ended up being pretty cool, though it took a lot more time for us to get a grasp on what we want to do with it compared to Michael or Vanny's routes. Oh. Nothing, huh? God, that description is terrifying. The fact that this game is so goofy and unserious gave us a unique opportunity, namely, by setting the player's expectations so low, that if we did decide to put something deliberately early in the game, it would be way more effective. That was the whole philosophy behind Frickbear. We wanted him to feel like he was as out of place in this game as possible, not only for the aforementioned shock value, but also because it seemed appropriate for the route of the final boss. You know, seeing as it's where you as the player have to go out of your way to defy the intended structure of the game. Now, here's the thing. I can't actually 3D model. In fact, nobody on the development team at the time of this idea was conceived really had to know how to pull it off. My backup plan was to just make Frickbear 2D and puppet animated like everyone else, just with more detail and airbrush shaded sprites. Sort of like a Walton Files character, but luckily, we just so happened to know a guy who knew a guy, and that guy was Marco Antonio. He created Frickbear's model and did all his animations. I really have him and him alone to thank for Frickbear being as cool as he is here. His visuals turned out even cooler than I could have imagined, and certainly a lot cooler than what I would have done if I had stuck with the original idea. Ooh. Yes, that jump scare, that's terrifying. And then a cartoony jump scare. Okay. Look at these fucking trophies I have, dude. Get every ending on lunatic difficulty. I'm working on it. Damn, the moment I figured out how to get the right salvages and which salvages were the quote-unquote correct ones, at least for my mind, I locked the fuck in, dude. Holy shit. Kind of boring, but a lunatic win's a lunatic win. It's still hard no matter what. I just got really good at the animatronics I would constantly grab. Now, in total, what animatronics would I grab for the most amount of money in a single run? I'd grab my usual 16, like always. I would never change that build-up. It's all the Wizards. It's JJ, Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Shadow Bonnie. Then it's Phantoms, Malhair, Mr. Hippo, Music Man. And then from there, it's Frickbear, Nightmarian, Nightmare BB, and also Dreadbear. I would never change those four. But in terms of salvage animatronics, I would grab Molten Freddy and also Scrap Baby. They're not hard at all. I would absolutely salvage them along the way. And then to get the extra chunk of money, you would also go Walton Files. And if I wanted to be easy, I would grab the ones I did in my first playthrough, which was Lolbit, Circus Baby, technically Funtime Freddy. And then I forgot the last one I grabbed because it was so unimportant. Oh, right, the last one I grabbed was a backdoor trading, wasn't it? So I guess I'd grab backdoor trading too, just to keep that somewhat consistent. No, I grabbed Funtime Foxy, right. So that's probably what I'd do to max out the amount of money. But that was fun. I like this game a lot. No guarantees I'm going to be doing this custom night because, like, brother. Damn. So they get set to really low levels for the final fight. Interesting. Thank fuck Toy Freddy set to a low level, dude. If he was set to fucking 20, that would be so much more stressful. I like that. Yeah, I like the game.